This is Optimal Relationships Daily, episode 765, How to Embrace a Minimalist Lifestyle When You Have Kids, by Karen Liszewski of KarenSincerely.com. Hello, everybody. I am your host, Greg Audino, and a very happy Friday to you. The weekend is nearly upon us, but we are partying a little early over here as we are very happy to bring you a brand new author to the show, Karen Liszewski, the creator of KarenSincerely.com. She's going to be talking to us about that terrific balancing act that is kids plus minimalism. Oh boy, she is a wealth of knowledge though, and I will be telling you more about her afterwards. But first, we are going to listen to her words of wisdom and start optimizing your life. How to Embrace a Minimalist Lifestyle When You Have Kids, by Karen Liszewski of KarenSincerely.com. Quote, I've learned that minimalism is not about what you own, it's about why you own it, by Brian Gardner. One of the biggest challenges I have faced in my journey to embracing a minimalist lifestyle can be summed up in two words: my daughter. So many times I have found myself tidying our home or cleaning our things instead of playing with her. I have found myself so overwhelmed by the amount of toys and mess after she plays that I just can't stand it. Enter a minimalist home. However, I didn't anticipate the challenges that have come with trying to create this type of home while you have kids. If you have ever tried to donate that toy that your kids got in their Happy Meal 3 years ago, then you know what I'm talking about. 9 times out of 10, even though she hasn't played with it in months, it instantly becomes her favorite when I try to get rid of it. I mean, instantly. But for me, I had this dream in my head that I would include her in this journey with my husband and I and help her find the value in the things that she owns and become more intentional with what she chooses to fill her room with. I also wanted her to be included in us keeping our home decluttered, with more open space to enjoy and not so many things laying around. So, while I still did get rid of some things while she was not home, don't tell her, I am really trying to teach her about the concept of minimalism and simple living. It hasn't been easy, and it is definitely a work in progress, but I am loving the steps we have taken to create a minimalist home. If you have been thinking about changing your life and your home to include a more simple lifestyle, I want to share with you a few things that have truly helped me begin to achieve my goals of a minimalist home with my little one. Include your kids. Seriously, what a great experience this has been, including my daughter in this journey. We have talked so much about the things we own, what is important, living with less, and why we have decided to change our lifestyle. It may be easier to just do things without your little ones. I've thought about doing this a few times, but I'm so glad we're doing it together. Teach your kids about donating. When we have been going through and getting rid of things in our home, I've been trying very hard to explain to my daughter about donating items. That we aren't just throwing things away, we are giving them to other kids who may not have as much. One thing my daughter has always had is a big heart, so this has hit home for her. Now, she sometimes is the one who comes to me and says she doesn't play with this or that toy and she wants to donate them. Be realistic. Give yourself and your kids the grace to grow and learn together. Creating a minimalist home is not going to happen overnight, and you aren't going to be perfect. And that's okay. Be realistic in your expectations with your kids. This will lower any frustrations you may feel during the process. Have patience. If your little ones don't want to get rid of that one book that they haven't opened in 3 years, then let them keep it. You aren't ready to part with those 25 cookbooks you have never used? Then don't get rid of them. Eventually, you will be able to let go of these items, and so will your kids. Start with your possessions. Start going through your items before you ask your children to go through theirs. Once they see you embracing the process, it will be easier for them to begin evaluating their own possessions. After you have gone through your personal things, then start going through your family's things with your kids. Focus on all the good things. There are so many beautiful things that have come with this process of creating a minimalist life and home. When you notice something positive from changing your lifestyle, like their room being tidier or having to spend less time cleaning, Point them out. Focus on all of the good things, and your little ones will start to notice these positive moments too. Change your shopping habits. Okay, I will be the first to admit that I love shopping. I also adore buying things for my daughter and seeing her face light up when it's something she has asked for and wanted. However, this is something that I realized I needed to change. For the past few months, we have completely changed our shopping habits. Yes, I still buy her something here or there that she has asked for, but I have noticed that when she does get something new, it means more to her. She got so used to getting something wherever we went that she started expecting it. This is still something we are working on, but it is getting better and better as we are growing. Another added benefit has been the money we've saved. Embracing minimalism and simple living has been one of the most amazing changes I have made in my life. You just listened to the post titled, How to Embrace a Minimalist Lifestyle When You Have Kids, by Karen Liszewski of KarenSincerely.com. Everybody, we all know that establishing good communication with friends, family, and our partners is an essential part of any relationship. Likewise, establishing a healthy communication with yourself is essential for your mental health. And when you feel like you've maybe hit a roadblock, do know that BetterHelp is here for you. BetterHelp will get your needs assessed and help match you with your personal licensed professional therapist. They provide a safe and private environment for you to communicate with your therapist within 24 hours, plus giving you the flexibility of scheduling weekly video or phone sessions. And you can schedule an appointment online at your own convenience. As a matter of fact, so many people have been using BetterHelp that they are recruiting additional counselors in all 50 states. BetterHelp is not self-help. It is professional counseling where everything you share is confidential. Everybody, I want you to start living a happier life today. As a listener, you'll get 10% off your first month by visiting betterhelp.com/ORD. Join over 1 million people taking charge of their mental health. Again, that's BetterHelp, HELP.com/ORD. So that was a great read from Karen. As we know, parenting doesn't always go according to plan, and that is double trouble when you bring minimalism into the mix. But today, I think we learned about some wonderful individual, digestible steps parents can take to break up this mixture and exemplify a lifestyle that can be fun for children if they are exposed to the fun of it, and frankly, have less to clean. Any massive undertaking like this is much better tackled with a roadmap of all the little things that make it so. So we thank Karen for providing that. And a little bit more about her. She started her website, Karen Sincerely, after feeling very stuck, very anxious, and above all, very cluttered in her life. She felt as though all of the things that made her her had disappeared. And once she started to declutter the physical items in her life, her calmness came back and she uncovered her old self underneath all of those drawers that she ditched. It was indeed a new and improved self, though, as she found herself growing, changing her mindset, and committing to help other women do the same. We are so happy to have her on board here at ORD, and we'll continue to look out for her work. We are done for this one, though. Great first impression, Karen. Everybody, have a wonderful weekend. Throw some things away, get rid of stuff. Just don't unsubscribe from all your podcasts. And I will look forward to being back with you again on Monday, where your optimal life awaits.